I think it's the lifeblood. Businesses' ability to create new products and services is very important. What we see right now in a lot of companies is that they're struggling with a top line. They have cut back in maybe from the financial crisis in 2008. They've cut back a lot of the resources that thought innovation, and therefore they are having a challenging time bringing new products and services. Their pipeline of new products and services, their innovation muscle is weak, and they're struggling to build new products and services and thereby grow their top line. And a lot of companies are looking into how can they be more innovative, and they're actually starting to exchange ideas and play with entrepreneurs in what we call corporate entrepreneurship, which is a new trend in entrepreneurship. Usually, traditional, we think entrepreneurship is two people getting a new idea and starting a company, and then they're entrepreneurs, or just one person. But we see more and more that corporates, big companies, are interested in entrepreneurship. They're interested in mixing ideas. They're interested in exchanging ideas with entrepreneurs because they need innovation. They need new products and services. They need new thinking into their product creation machine. Politically, it's also an interesting phenomenon because entrepreneurship and new companies, particularly the ones that are growing fast, are the best net job creators in the world. So politically, particularly in the Western world, there's a lot of focus on entrepreneurship, and it's not necessarily because people think it's easy, but it's because politically it's been accepted that entrepreneurs, innovation, and particularly the growth entrepreneurs are the best possible way that a society can create new jobs. Big companies don't necessarily create that many new jobs in the Western world. They create some jobs, but they let other jobs go, and there's also jobs that are moving out into lower wage areas, countries. So net, a lot of larger companies don't create a lot of new jobs in the Western world countries. And therefore, politically, there has been a lot of focus on how do we get better at entrepreneurship, how do we foster an environment where people can get together and start companies through new ideas, because it's net job creating, and that's politically a very, very important agenda. And so through the Western world, you have seen a lot of new activities, a lot of new initiatives on entrepreneurship, and also in Denmark. And there's a lot of support for successful entrepreneurship activities. And they're not easy. There's no given formula for how to create a successful entrepreneurship program. And that's probably also why academia like CBS are interested in this, because everybody is trying to find the holy grail. Everybody is trying to decode what is successful entrepreneurship. How do you actually put it on a formula and just take people in and say, you have to do it this way, or you should learn this before you start your company. I have a good example from my own backyard. Accelerace, where I happen to be the chairman, so I'm slightly biased, is a successful accelerator for entrepreneurs and innovators, where we actually take people in on a 4-month program and educate them through team learning, and train them how to become a successful entrepreneur, and learn from each other, bring in a lot of mentors. And we have a good success rate. 200 companies gone through. 90% are still in business, and they have created 1,000 new jobs and raised 2 billion Danish kroner in new capital. One of the challenges we have in societies like the Danish is that we need to create new jobs. And society's ability to create new jobs is actually a survival, important for its survival. If you can't generate new jobs and people lose their jobs and you get very high unemployment, then you get an unstable society. And entrepreneurship and growth entrepreneurs, innovative companies, startups is one of the best ways to generate new jobs, because, as I said before, big companies don't do it. Businesses are not very good in navigating the political and the academic landscape. They don't really know much about how universities are put together. They don't spend a lot of time understanding the different faculty and the different departments and how educations are put together and what other activities are at universities. So universities have to do a good job of explaining who are we, what are we doing, and where can we actually help you, and where we would actually like you to help us. So I think it's important for the CBS entrepreneurship platform to be open and to be communicating to businesses. We are here, this is what we do, and this is how we would like to engage. Likewise, when the platform engages with companies, the platform should ask how can we actually facilitate and help, what is of interest to the company. So the platform also needs to stay close to the needs of the businesses. But I think it's a platform that has the initiative because businesses are not very good at navigating academic places and understand how they're put together, and they don't come on their own and say, hey, we would like to do this.